We could survive that. We could survive that. We could survive it.
Hello and welcome to We Could Survive That, your survival guide to the movies. My name is Jack, and today I'm joined by a man who once paid Dennis Nedry for dinosaur embryos. It's Chris.
Hello, everybody. Bastard never delivered them.
He didn't, did he?
Nope, I paid the money, never saw him again. I gave him a canister, whipped cream canister. Right? Never saw him again. I can only assume he mistook. Oh, I don't know. He messed it up. I can't think of the word. And then he saw the whipped cream and just got himself some dessert and then buggered off.
He probably choked on the whipped cream.
I imagine so. He's just laying there in bed right now, just naked, just squirting cream over his body. That's what he's doing with it. Dick! I paid good money for those dinosaur embryos.
Never delivered.
Nope.
Bastard. Today's episode, Jurassic Park. Because there's another Jurassic Park film coming out next week.
But it's
we'll
called
probably
Jurassic World.
talk about that. Will we talk about that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk
Of course
about
we will.
that. We'll keep up to date with trends.
Yeah, we're up to date. We're
stuff.
trendy. We're down
Yeah.
with the youth.
Yeah.
And it though, bruv. I don't know. How do they
I
do
know.
it?
Fun fact, Jurassic Park was directed by Steven Spielberg.
The reason you sounded so depressed when you said fun fact.
Fun fact.
Fun
It's not a
facts.
fun fact. Fun fact, I'm 2 months older than this film.
Are you really? Was it
Yeah.
1993?
1993 it came out.
I did not know that.
It's actually 22 years old on the 11th, which is when Jurassic World is coming out. So, yeah.
Have they done that on purpose?
I think so. If they've not, it's a lucky
It's
coincidence.
a good
They
coincidence.
got
isn't
very
it?
lucky.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough then.
So, yeah. This is another Steven Spielberg film based on a book, this time by Michael Crichton, who wrote the novel. Do you know what the novel was called?
I didn't actually know there was a book, same as I didn't know there was a book for Jaws
No.
either. But I'm guessing it's called Jurassic Park.
Yes, again, Steven Spielberg, unimaginative with naming stuff.
Yeah.
Just call it after
Well, it's a
the
good
book.
name.
It is, yeah. It's so much better than Dinosaur
Dinosaur
World.
Park. Yeah, Dinosaur World. Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Jurassic Park
It's a good
is
title.
brilliant. Yes.
Although not many roller coasters. It's not much of a theme park, is it?
It's more of an attraction.
It's just one
park.
tour.
Yeah, it's
and
just a
that's it.
safari, isn't it? Well, not a safari. More, it's a zoo. Basically, it's a zoo.
It's a
that's
big
what it
zoo
is. It's
for
a big
big
it's a really
animals.
big zoo for
Yeah.
extinct animals.
I know. Wouldn't they have been better off just doing a museum, but with stuffed?
No, if I had an option, because I like there. Excuse me, I twisted my tongue again. I like going to a natural history museum, but if I had the chance to go to Jurassic Park or World, I'd definitely go to that. I mean, the dinosaurs would escape and kill all of the people.
Oh yeah, give them track records of these
yeah,
things.
I know. Why do they keep trying to do it if they keep escaping?
Yeah, if they're already dead and stuffed, that's safe. Well, they might fall on them.
Oh, what you're saying? Create the dinosaurs, kill them, and stuff them.
Yes.
Oh God, animal rights. It's not going to happen. Or dinosaur rights.
They're extinct. They don't have rights.
Do they ever bring back the dodo?
I don't know. Good point.
They should have brought
Start
back the dodo.
with the dodo, not with a giant T-Rex.
Yeah, they went to the deep end. That's what they did to begin with. They went.
Yeah,
They
they
dived
went-
in the deep end.
They got too extreme too quickly.
We'll start with the dodo.
I know. Dodos. They're apparently delicious.
Really?
That's why they went extinct.
Well, because everyone was eating them.
Yeah. They were a bunch of
Oh.
pirates rocked up on an island and they ate the dodos.
Pirates rocked up on an island and ate the
Yeah.
dodos.
So it's Jack Sparrow's fault we're not enjoying delicious dodo meat today.
Right.
Probably. I don't know if that's true, but
I don't think it is, but go on.
That's the story I had. So we'll kick off. All right then. First death in Jurassic Park. A guy named Joffrey, not that Joffrey, not that one.
King
from
Joffrey.
Game of Thrones. Although that would have been a lot more entertaining if at his wedding a raptor had come out of nowhere and eaten him instead of him being poisoned.
That would have been pretty awesome.
Game of Thrones spoiler alert. Sorry.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah.
Sorry about that. In a Jurassic Park episode? Weird connection.
Yeah, I can't remember what the episode was called. Just Google Joffrey's wedding
Yeah.
episode. I'm sure you'll find it.
Joffrey, unless you don't want to know.
Yeah.
In which case we've ruined
he
it for
doesn't
you
die.
anyway.
He gets poisoned,
He-
but comes back to life.
He
as
rides
a
off on
zombie.
the raptor.
I don't know. Does he?
Rides off on the raptor into war. No, this is a different Joffrey who worked at Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
He worked there. He was the gatekeeper for the raptors. When he's opening the gates to usher the raptors into their new super duper enclosure, which they'll probably never be able to escape from. Spoiler, they do.
Yeah.
So that doesn't work very well. The cage that they're transporting them in is pushed back, and he falls off and is dragged into the cage. Muldoon, the head gamekeeper there, tries to pull him back from being dragged into the raptor enclosure, but can't help. There's a bunch of other guys that try to taste the raptors and stuff, but they can't get to him, and he's pulled in and probably eaten, and probably dies from being eaten.
So basically, everybody was useless in that situation.
Yes.
Right.
They
Okay.
need better training from
First off, then,
the people in charge.
work with people who are perhaps better trained and equipped to deal with raptors.
Yes.
That's what I'd have done.
Hire 1,000 Muldoons.
He was useless as well, though. So what would 1,000 of them do?
Oh, you
Yeah, exactly.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
So
right, fine.
you'd have 1,000 useless people.
Okay.
He's on top of the cage, doesn't it?
But he looks good in a hat. He
Would
looks
he
the
bloody
part.
do?
Maybe the raps would be intimidated by him.
I really don't think they would be intimidated.
No, yeah, you're probably right.
So he's on top of the cage. The raptors get a bit rowdy, shake it around a bit, and he falls off.
Yeah, he falls off and they drag him in.
Balance better. Don't wind the raptors up as much.
Well,
Sure, full. You've got them in a little
it's
closed
not like they're standing there
case.
teasing them, like waving bits of bacon about.
Guarantee somebody off the camera was holding a bit of lamb and like just rubbing it over themselves, going, "See this? You can have this." Yeah, you like that, don't you? But no, you can have this. At which point, one raptor thought, "Fuck this!" Bang!
I'll
Gonna
have
get
him.
me some food in here.
But they ate the wrong person. He was just doing his
It was
job.
the closest option. He might have abused them earlier on, though. You don't know what he could have done to them. He could have been prodding them. He might have been like teasing them. He could have,
How would you tease a raptor?
but the same way
You've
the guy
got
did
a
earlier,
weird-
rubbing meat over
You've got
themselves.
a weird claw.
Yeah.
You've got
You look funny. You can't hiss properly. Your tail's a bit weird. I don't know. You don't know. He could have been really mean to them earlier.
What can you? But they eat him.
Or they dragged him in there because they wanted to cuddle up with him to be like, trying to think, what's the word?
No, he's definitely eaten.
No. I reckon they tried to cuddle him because he could have been really nice to them. At which
So
point-
why eat him after?
But they didn't know. They tried to cuddle him and he's had a heart attack from fear.
And then they ate him.
Waste not, want not.
That's the raptor's mindset.
That is, yes.
Recycling people.
So I would survive that by not teasing the raptors, as I'm sure he did.
Or maybe Joffrey is a bad colleague,
a
like proper
dick.
King Joffrey.
Yeah.
So maybe Muldoon was like, "Oh no, I'll save you, Joffrey. Oh no, you've slipped. Oh goodbye." What a dickhead.
It wasn't
I'm
even the-
glad he's been eaten now.
It wasn't even the raptors that were shaking the cage.
It was Muldoon and the other guys just
he set someone up
wobbling
so the
it.
cage could shake. Work with better people who are perhaps better safety trained. Have some better safety precautions.
They're wearing a hard hat, so maybe headbutt the raptor.
I would have requested a full suit of like Kevlar or something. Something that raptors couldn't rip through.
Well, it'd still have hold of your leg, and then when Muldoon couldn't pull you back in, the raptors would just bite your face off.
No,
or
you empty a
something.
barrage of bullets into his head.
He's not got a gun though,
Why not?
because he's the gatekeeper.
You're dealing with dangerous animals.
He's just got the gate key. Maybe he could prod the key in their eye or something. Although then there's 3 of them, so you'd be jumped on by the other 2.
I don't know. Prodding them was what
And
got them
then
into
the other
situation in
raptor would
the
have
first
like a
place.
sweet scar. It goes,
Sweet
"Yeah,
scar.
I killed Joffrey.
I took down Joffrey.
He tasted like
Westeros
bacon."
is mine, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I probably wouldn't have been on the cage in the first place.
Health and safety would not allow that.
No, I don't think they will. Although they
Today.
probably don't follow. They probably don't follow your standard health and safety laws while working with dinosaurs.
Well, they must do that because the company, Richard Attenborough. I don't know the character's name. I'll just say Richard Attenborough. I think it's Hammond, his character name, but I'll call him Richard. He's sued by the family, and they won't allow the park to open until they've got approval from experts, which is where Jeff Goldblum and Sam Neill come in. Again, actors. Their real names.
Why have you not got the character names up for this?
No, Sam Neill is Grant, and Jeff Goldblum is Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum plays Jeff Goldblum, so that's
Is
good.
he really called Jeff in the film?
No, I think his name's Malcolm.
Terrible. Why
It's
have
not
you not
as-
got the character names up?
They're somewhere.
This is important.
I've only got the people that die. So yeah,
They don't die, so we don't care about them.
Yeah.
That's how this podcast always works.
yeah. If you're not
Okay.
dead, we don't know your names.
That is true. Okay, so yeah, that's how I'd survive. Better safety precautions. Don't piss off the raptors beforehand, as I'm sure he did. Don't have some guy
Does he
off
deserve
screen.
it then?
He probably done something. He's probably the one that teased him by rubbing meat all over his body. Yes, guaranteed there's somebody
Basting
off screen doing that.
himself.
He was, yes.
Oh.
Or maybe he wanted to die.
No, he had a wife and kids.
Exactly, because
He was 1 day away from retirement.
his family would get a big payout though.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be
It's all
about to
part of the
enjoy
plan,
it.
though. Yeah, but he might be terminally ill, so he's going to die anyway. So he's thought, I'm going to do this, and my family gets a big payout. There's a
Surely
film-
he could get
there's a film
workman's
based on that, isn't
comp
there?
for that. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know, but that's how I'd survive it. How would you survive it?
Go. I'm not getting on that thing. I quit.
Yeah, screw this.
You crazy.
Like,
They were doing it in the dark as well. Do it in the morning so you can see.
Yeah,
And have
why?
a giant sniper rifle. Someone. Anyone.
They should have had a big robot, an Iron Man suit. If they had Iron Man suits, this entire thing would have been avoided.
Yeah, everyone would go to a park to see Iron Man suits.
Yes, so would I. Well, I am everyone, but yes. No.
You are everyone.
No, Iron Man suits aren't on display. They're just for working with dinosaurs.
No, I'd see the Iron Man suits.
Oh, fine. I'd rather see dinosaurs in an Iron Man suit, unless I get to use the Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
Can we use the Iron Man suits?
Yes.
Let's open a theme park where we make
With
Iron
that.
Man suits and everything else. It'd be brilliant.
The Iron Man suits would probably get out and cause chaos.
Yeah.
Start eating people. So yeah,
Look.
just take better safety precautions, High visibility jackets. They're wearing hard hats, so that's good. That's a good call.
Should have at
Maybe-
least had some tranquilizer guns.
Yeah.
Should have definitely had
They
something
had
like that.
tasers, but you want a guy on the roof with a sniper rifle
Yeah, it's just aiming at them
just
ready.
to take out the raptors if they get a bit too rowdy. So yeah, that would have worked, and we would have saved poor Joffrey. Poor Joffrey.
I'm not too beaten up over Joffrey's death.
No, you're not. No.
No.
Maybe you'll be beaten up over Donald, the slimy lawyer's death when he's eaten by the T-Rex on the toilet. We've talked about this death on one of the episodes. But yeah, so basically he runs out of the car mid-tour. It's raining and he's freaked out by
That's it, yeah.
T-Rex.
It's escaped
sudden
at this point, hasn't
appearance.
it?
No, it's not escaped. It's eaten a goat and dropped one of its goat legs onto the
Onto
top
the car, right?
of the car, and that sort of freaks him out. So he runs off and hides in the toilet, constructed sturdily out of straw.
Straw, I know. Great toy.
Brilliant.
And the T-Rex.
He hides in there, and then the T-Rex gets out of the paddock, starts sniffing about the car the two children are in, at which point Sam Neill's character jumps out with a flare, starts waving it about, distracts the T-Rex, then Jeff Goldblum jumps out with a flare and starts... No, his name's Ian. Ian Malcolm. That's Jeff Goldblum's character. He starts waving that flare
Yay.
about, and then he runs into the toilet. T-Rex smashes down the sturdy straw structure, and the lawyer's just there on the toilet looking at the T-Rex, and then the T-Rex eats him.
Yeah.
How would you survive as the slimy lawyer?
Well, when I've seen Jeff... Was it Goldblum? Goldblum's character run towards me, I would have screamed, "Turn around! I'm running
Well,
the
no,
other
the lawyer
fucking way!"
doesn't see him because he's
Yeah,
close to the toilet door.
I wouldn't
and
close the toilet
everything.
door. I'd keep it open to keep an eye on the situation. And then when I had seen his character run towards me with a flare, I either would have got out and ran or told him to piss off and go back the other way.
So does Jeff Goldblum get all the blame for this? Should Jeff
Yes!
Goldblum be going to prison for manslaughter,
Yes, if his
drawing the
if his-
T-Rex towards poor defenseless Donald?
Yeah, but if his character had not ran to the toilets, the T-Rex wouldn't have gone to the toilets, would it?
Yeah.
It
And
would have
if
smashed him
Donald
down.
had been in the car, he would have probably managed to keep the kids a bit calmer, so the T-Rex wouldn't have stuck its face through
Through it
the
and-
window,
Yeah, that's true as well.
through
actually,
the sun
thinking about it.
visor. Or he would have panicked the kids more, and the T-Rex would have eaten him.
Yeah, I don't think it would have kept them calm. I can imagine him sort of. He probably would have passed out from fear. He seems like the sort of character that would have passed out.
And fainted.
Yeah, that's what he seems like.
Maybe he could have used a toilet brush or a toilet plunger to duel the T-Rex. Plunged it on its face. Then when it lifted up, you were stuck on its face, and it was trying to snap at you, and you just wiggle your legs, like a carrot on a stick with a donkey. But you are the carrot.
So your idea would be to plunge the dinosaur, not necessarily to death, but just enough to survive.
To stick onto its face, and then it would like swing you around.
Right.
Maybe it'd fling you off into a bush if you were lucky, so you'd be hiding in a bush.
But
you'd break like your leg and stuff. So if you're not in a bush, you're screwed because you wouldn't be able to run away. But if you were lucky, you'd be camouflaged.
When the T-Rex knocks down a toilet, he's just sitting on he's sitting there in a toilet, isn't he?
Yeah.
But he doesn't move.
No.
So how's the T-Rex know he's there?
Well, he washes his face because the rain starts to come down, so he moves his hands and stuff. So.
Alright. See, what you should have done is gone completely still and not moved at all.
He doesn't know this though because he's just a lawyer.
Well, you should know it. It's common knowledge. Watch Jurassic Park.
He's in Jurassic Park. How would he watch it? How would he know this?
Well, I would have been questioning the other guy. How did they know? How did they know that the T-Rex vision is going to be based on movement?
It's fairly common for animals to have vision based on movement, especially if they've got tiny brains like a T-Rex. Don't quote me on this. The only stuff I know from dinosaurs
Let me see your sources.
is a pack of top trump cards and Walking with Dinosaurs and the Jurassic Park films. And the really famous film Poseidon Rex.
What the hell's that?
Poseidon Rex.
Sounds like something we should cover.
So shit.
This sounds like something we need to cover.
Review, don't watch it.
All right, well, we're gonna
No, why? I'm telling you not to. Don't watch Poseidon
Rex. Sounds amazing. Right.
So yeah, he wouldn't have known any of that stuff that Sam Neill's character knows because he's not in the know. He's too lawyery.
I would have been really tempted just to start using the toilet while I'm in there. I probably would have needed to have gone.
Why you're so scared of it?
So as it knocked it down, I would have been sitting on the toilet.
One moment, please. Turned round, lifted up the toilet seat, dropped your trousers, turned back round. T-Rex is just still looking at you.
Yeah,
what the hell are you doing?
Perhaps he could have used, like, I don't know, thrown it off with its scent. If he had just gone toilet, he could have put his hand down the toilet, pulled out what he just deposited there, throw it at the T-Rex's nose.
Then it would have eaten you just out of rage.
No, it would have. Maybe. I don't know. It might have done. It depends.
If you can tease a raptor, then if you tease a T-Rex, it will not be happy with you.
Yeah, right. What I would do, I would have remained perfectly still because I would have asked Sam Neill's character beforehand, on the off chance if a T-Rex was to ever escape, what's the best way to survive it?
What happens if this all goes to hell and the T-Rex gets out? What should I do?
Yes, that's what I would have done. Then I would have
just
remained
casually
sitting on the toilet. Yeah, just casually, just bringing it up.
Yeah.
Then I would have stayed sitting on the toilet, remained still while flipping the T-Rex off. I'd be in a position.
How would you flip it off still? You'd have to have your hand in the
I'd be
flipping off position before the T-Rex crashed through.
Ready. I'd be in a position ready with my hand up, fingers extended, up towards the T-Rex. So as it knocks it down, I don't flinch. I'm just sitting there like, yeah, you like this, don't you? You can't see me.
Why are you talking to it? It can hear you.
No, in my head. This is an inner monologue.
The T-Rex is psychic.
You mean telepathic?
Oh, bollocks.
Yeah. How would you? Oh, you'd plunger it, wouldn't you?
Plunger it and be the carrot and be eaten, probably. That's not a great plan. I'm
Yeah,
not sure the plunger would even support a human if you were hanging on to it.
No. Oh, excuse me.
Sleepy.
Yeah, I can't see. Who uses plungers anymore anyway? I've never
Cleaners?
I've never used a toilet that's had a
plunger.
plunger.
When you block your toilet, Chris, that's how it gets unblocked.
Nah, I get jug full of water and I tip it down there and flush it numerous times. It usually gets it going, or bleach it.
A complete waste of water.
Yeah, I've never
Think of
used
the
a plunger.
environment.
Never used a plunger.
Think of the ecosystem.
I am. I'm removing this toxic waste as quickly as I can. That's not to pollute the air.
Oh dear.
Right. Death number 3.
Well, it's not a death. It's a more of our occasional topic of conversation. You shouldn't be alive, you jammy
Oh,
git.
this is something you're angry at then.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, go on.
Once the lawyer has been eaten, Grant gets one of the children, Lex, out of the car, and they rappel down the side of the T-Rex enclosure. But Tim
Dumb
is...
idea.
Well, they get away from it and they survive. But Tim is still in the car, and the T-Rex pushes the car over the cliff and it gets stuck in a tree. I think Tim should have been dead. He should have fallen out the front window and landed on the ground and
He
died.
had his seatbelt on though, didn't he?
No, because when
Yeah,
Sam Neill's character finds him, he's in the front seat with the seatbelt on. So, in order to be in that position, the car's upside down at this point, he would have had to climb to the front seat, buckled himself in upside down, so he would have had to somehow pull himself up onto the seat and then buckle himself
Did
in,
he not?
all before the T-Rex pushed
But
the car over the edge.
I thought he got into this position when a T-Rex started pushing.
No, because he was... And the car's upside down when it starts pushing.
Oh, right. So, yeah, that's fine. That's believable, sort of.
It's not. He's like 10. He probably wouldn't have the upper body strength to pull himself up and hold himself there one-handed
I don't
while he
know.
fiddles about with the seatbelt.
Well, luckily for him, he has an ancestor who was a bodybuilder and was naturally strong, and the genetic code was passed on to him. So he is naturally strong. So he's got enough strength to strap himself in, right?
His ancestors in the film are Richard Attenborough.
That's one of them. That's her granddad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So who's their dad? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
yeah.
He's not naturally strong. That's because of steroids. It's proven, so I can say that.
He used steroids when he was younger, but look at all the work he put in.
Are you saying Tim the Kid used steroids?
Who's Tim the Kid?
Tim the Kid in the car.
I don't know what that is.
Tim the Kid that we're talking about who was in the car.
Oh, you said Tim the Kid in the car, and I thought it was a TV
Tim
show.
is the kid in the car.
Right, sorry, I thought you were talking about a different TV show then.
No, that's a different podcast. Tim the Kid in the car. Wow.
I don't want to listen to that one.
No, that would be a good one, as long as Tim's not driving.
No, right. So you're angry because he managed to strap himself into the seat.
I'm angry because he lived.
Whoa, alright. Sorry, I've got no issue with him strapping himself into the seat to survive it. Doesn't he then unstrap it and like fall forward onto the windscreen or something?
I don't know, he's just, when Sam Neill finds him, he's just in the front seat and complaining that he vomited. That's the worst thing that's happened to him today. Not been attacked by a T-Rex, he's vomited in the car.
Nice.
Get your priorities straight, kid. Go, holy shit, man, I was just attacked by a T-Rex, and I'm alive. And in a tree.
He's more concerned. He's probably amazed. He's too stunned by the fact he's able to pull himself into the seat and strap himself in. I don't see anything wrong with that. Why? Why are you getting so angry?
I'm just so angry! Grr, it's illogical. Yeah, but...
So what do you think should have happened?
He should have fallen through, and when Lex and Sam Neill got to the bottom, they found his broken corpse. They mourn, and then they move on.
Right. Okay.
I know it's not a jolly film where if my way happens, but yeah. Fine, I'll move on with my life. As
Good, it's about
if
time.
you really want to. We'll also move on to the next death, which is poor Dennis Nedry, played by Wayne Knight. See? I know both his character name and actual name.
Right. That's better than all the rest so far.
So this is all his fault, the breakout thing, because he pulled down all the fences. Not literally, but he
turns the
turned
power
off,
off, doesn't he? Yeah. So he can. Does he turn the power off so he can open up the gates to get out?
Yeah,
Or-
so he can make a quick exit to the boat that is going to
I thought it
carry
was a
him back to
helicopter.
civilization. No, it's a boat.
Oh,
Helicopters in 1993? Are you mad?
but they arrived by helicopter.
Yeah, I know. But they're
What?
leaving by boat.
Right. Okay.
Because
they're
there's a
leaving
lot of
by boat.
people, all the scientists and that lot,
Yeah.
all getting off by boat.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, that was his plan. So he can just quickly nip through. He turns off all the fences, and this leads to his downfall.
The car does the car come off the road or does it just get stuck in the mud and then he tries to pull it out when he wraps the grapple on it around the tree, doesn't he?
It comes off the road, and then he uses, like you said, the grapple to try and pull himself free of the mud because he's on a slope and he sort of beats the car.
It's chucking down rain, isn't it? So everything's sort of sunk.
Yeah, so it's quite muddy. And he's encountered, I'm going to butcher this name of the dinosaur, a Dilophosaur.
What?
Is a Dilophosaur.
Once more?
A Dilophosaur.
That's probably...
He encounters a dinosaur.
You're probably saying it right as well. So.
Who knows? If you're listening and you love dinosaurs, tell me. But this Dilophosaur sees him and he mocks it. He mocks it with a stick and tries to play fetch with it. And the Dilophosaur's not having any of it. So it decides to spit in his face and
he wants
eat
that
him.
ass.
He wants Dennis
munch on.
Nedry.
Yeah.
He wants to munch on him. But yeah, the Dilophosaur spits in his face and then he sort of wipes it out from his eyes. He goes into his car. Don't ask me how, but the Dilophosaur is in the passenger seat. Obviously wants to go for a drive.
It knows how to operate doors. Obviously.
Well, it must have snuck in through the driver's side door.
It can operate doors.
It can't. It's not a raptor.
Yes, it can.
No, the only is that it just snuck in through the driver's side and sat in the passenger seat and wanted to go for a drive.
Right, if you want to go
and
for a
then
drive,
decided it didn't want to go for a drive, and then it ate
right.
him in the car. But then it's locked in the car forever with Dennis Nedry.
I'm sure somebody would have found it and let it out eventually.
Why? It's killed Dennis Nedry.
Exactly. When they recover his body, it would have jumped out.
And killed more people.
Possibly.
That's a terrible... Is it that violates... Like, you know, you're not allowed to leave dogs in the car...
Without the window
cracked and
yeah.
Some water. Does that apply to dinosaurs? Is
really
Richard Attenborough going to
so.
get in more trouble for not opening the window?
At this point, I don't think Richard Attenborough cares. I really don't think he cared at this point.
Aww. That poor dinosaur has rights as well, you know. Although it killed a man, so probably not.
No, it's probably violated its rights, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's on death row now.
Right. How would I have survived that? I want to try playing fetch with it. Because
Hit it with the stick. Hit it with the stick.
I don't think
bludgeon
that would
it to death with the stick.
Oh, you know the little canister he's got the embryos in.
Yeah.
It also does squirt some cream out, doesn't it?
The Dilophosaur. I'm not sure if it would eat whipped cream.
Well, I don't care. I'll get a hold of the dinosaur and squirt cream into its mouth. It's either going to eat it or somehow choke on it. I don't know. I would. In fact, you know what? Do you know what I would have done? After I got in the car, it would have spurted the crap in my eyes. Wait, he wears glasses, doesn't he? Or does he have the glasses? Oh, he drops them or something, doesn't he?
I think he takes them off because they get like steamy and covered in water, and I think they fall off when he slips down the hill.
That's it, yeah.
With the comical whiz.
See,
like
now,
a water slidey
leave your fucking glasses on when you're in these type of situations, and you would have squirted at you, or spat, or spittled, or whatever you want to call it, and you would have been fine. Second thing. Actually, yeah, I probably would have gone what you did. Get a stick and bludgeon it. Or I would have, as it opened its mouth and it like, and its little things were flapping, I would have shoved a stick straight down its throat.
Choke on it.
Yeah, have some of that. Right down its throat. It would have been panicking. It wouldn't have been able to get it back up. I would have gone back to my getting my car out of the mud.
Well, I have a much simpler way. Just drive safer. You know, I'm an avid driving person.
Oh.
Drive safely, obey the speed limits. If he'd been driving slowly, he wouldn't have slid off the road, and he would have been able to maintain the thing. Although he could have just stolen the embryo things and just gone back to work, not had to disable all the fences. He could have just hung about. No one would have searched the can of spray thing for them because they're like, oh, he's just got a tin of whipped cream. They're not going to be hidden there. So if they search his persons, he's not going to have it on him. So he could have avoided this whole thing. The lawyer would still be alive as well. No need to be a prick, Dennis.
I was wondering, because when he turns the power off, Samuel L. Jackson's character tries to get it back on, and he's got that thing that comes up with like, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know? So that means he must have hacked the system so they couldn't get the power back on.
Yeah.
Could he not just have hacked the gates? Did he have to turn everything off? Yeah, could he not have just overridden the gates? Because if he's got to turn the electricity off to get them open, then they're obviously electrically gates. So could he not have just isolated and just hacked his way through those gates.
Also, couldn't he have not planned his route a bit better through not a dangerous dinosaur?
Yeah.
Maybe through one of the herbivore pens.
Maybe if he'd have gone for the fucking helicopter, right? He would have
Well, he
gone that
couldn't
way.
have flown because it was windy. It was like a hurricane. So
That's all right.
That's
You just
why-
take it off, get it in the air, and let the wind.
have you
carry
ever
to
flown a
safety.
helicopter?
6 times.
Have you ever flown a
6
helicopter
times,
in
sir.
a gale?
I got
in
hit
a
by a
hurricane?
helicopter. There's a helicopter in your garden right now where I landed.
Everything you're saying is lies.
No, it's not. It's the truth. Trust me. Come on, you know you want to.
That
Step
is
into
the
my
sound
helicopter.
of no one trusting you.
Yeah,
No one.
probably would have attacked it rather than trying to play fetch. Because he tries to play fetch, he throws it, and he's just like, oh, stupid dinosaur, whatever. He doesn't think anything of it, does he?
No, the dinosaur's like, excuse me, I'm Oxford educated, you know. And no, why it would be Oxford
That's going to sound like you ripped
educated.
off Family Guy then.
I don't watch Family
I know you
Guy.
don't, but it sounds like you did. Because they encounter a cat in one episode, and one of them tries talking to the cat by going, meow, 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 meow. At which point a cat walks past him, stops, looks over his shoulder, and in Patrick Stewart's voice, because Patrick Stewart voiced it, said, I'm an Oxford professor, you know. And they say, they apologise, and then he goes, and he says, I should think so. No, if you don't mind, I'm going to go grade some papers. And off he goes to grade papers. But
How would a
I've gone
cat
off
grade
subject.
papers? It's not got.
I don't
grades.
know, how's a cat an Oxford professor?
I don't know.
And why is it voiced by Patrick Stewart? Sir
He
Patrick
needed
Stewart.
the money.
Is he sir? He's knighted, isn't he?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Anyways, back. I've gone off topic. He should have tried reasoning the dinosaur, maybe. Wait, didn't he have some food with him? He should have. I bet he had food with him. He should have chucked some food towards it, or shoved a stick down his throat, or
taken a
or
gun.
squirted cream at it. Yeah. Why does nobody carry any tranquilizers with them?
Yeah, they need more guns in this park. I hope they sort out that whole situation in Jurassic World.
Guarantee
Guns
they
for
won't.
everyone.
Oh, well, saying that, Chris Pratt's character and like part of the train when he's riding on the motorbike and he's got the raptors, because he's like friends with the raptors in this. He
Facebook
trains them,
friends.
stuns. But well, from what I can gather, he trains them in that lot.
Yeah,
And like when he's riding along with them on his motorbike, he's got a gun on his back. Then,
maybe the raptors are chasing him and he's going to shoot them.
well, I don't think they're chasing him because they're like in front of him and to the side of him. But anything, he's
They're trying to
keep
box
up with
him
them. Yeah,
They're going to trap him.
they were watching Police Interceptors and they're trying to copy what the
Yeah.
police do.
Well, we'll find out next week.
I'm
But-
looking forward.
Moving on. Samuel Jackson's in this. We've not talked about Sam Jackson. He's
I'm tired of
He's
these
in there.
motherfucking dinosaurs.
in this motherfucking island. Yeah. So yeah, Sam
Brilliant.
Jackson's in this. He plays Ray. He's the most unlikely computer guy ever.
Why?
Because he's Samuel Jackson. Jackson's too cool.
Are you
There
saying
is
Samuel?
no way Samuel Jackson would be a computer guy just because he's too cool.
Do you know what that L stands for in his name? Because
Lewis.
it's never Samuel Jackson. It's always Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel Louise Jackson.
Lulu.
If you know, do you know?
No, no.
Or is that just you
no,
putting it out
I'm
there?
asking you because I don't know what it is.
Yeah. If you know, if you are Samuel Jackson and you know what the L is,
Yo, Jackson.
yeah, tell us what your middle name is.
Come on, stop being so secretive, man.
Come on, we want to know what the L is.
We get a bite to eat. You
So,
tell me what
yeah.
the L is. I'll slip you some money. It's all cool. Take the bribe.
Bribing him. No bribes. So yeah, he's a computer guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he figures out that they have to, in order to get the power back on, they've got to go and do it, flick the fuse box, which is in a spooky underground thing which they have to get to by walking out through raptor infested forests. So that's not good. And we don't see him die, but we do see the remains of his hand. So
Who says he's died then? Maybe he got bored of his
Well,
hand.
the
and
hand.
He chops it off.
why would he get bored of his hand?
I don't know. The hand got stuck to the... Oh, I see what happened there, right? He went to pull the lever.
No, he's definitely
No.
dead.
He went to pull the lever, or lever, or however you want to pronounce it. And there was a sudden surge of electricity as the power came back on. And his hand got burnt and his skin melted. So he's like, right, screw this. I'm surviving this. I'm not going to die here. Sliced his hand off.
It's a perfectly formed, unburnt hand.
Yes. Slices his hand off.
At which point it regenerates.
No, he got his belt off, done a tourniquet. Tourniquet? I can't pronounce it.
What are you trying to say?
You know when you wrap something around it and you do it really tight to stop the bleeding.
Yes.
He puts his belt around his stump to stop the bleeding, and off he goes to the helicopter.
A one-armed Samuel Jackson could fly a helicopter after just amputating his arm and fly out
Yes,
in a hurricane.
he's a Jedi.
Oh yeah, he is, isn't he?
This is
but
before
no,
he was a Jedi, but still,
yeah.
he has the training.
I think what he should have done is done what Muldoon and Dr. Ellie do when it's their turn to go and try and restore the power.
What's that?
Is they take a walkie-talkie, Muldoon takes a gun. Give Samuel Jackson a gun and a walkie-talkie. And then that way he can call back into Richard Attenborough and go, "Hey Richard, there are raptors and they're about to eat me. Send Muldoon with an even bigger gun.
Just want to say
I'm all out of ammo." Yeah, yeah. Send David as well. He knows about dinosaurs. Hey, why isn't your brother running this park instead?
How does he know about dinosaurs? He does voiceovers for documentaries. Doesn't mean he knows about dinosaurs.
He's David Attenborough. He knows everything.
Yeah, good old David Attenborough.
Good old.
Yeah, good old David.
Don't patronise him.
No, I'm not. I like David Attenborough.
I know. So, yeah. Jackson, walkie-talkie. Or a mobile phone.
It's 1993.
I know they don't have them. But still.
Well, they would have had them, but whether they...
If there was a
Would have
chunky one, he could have
Yeah.
just used it to knock out the raptors, and then he would have been saved.
Should have just taken a walkie-talkie.
Yeah. That would have been the smart option. But there we
Yeah.
go.
But then he wasn't attacked by raptors, was he?
He was. He was
chopped his hand
definitely.
off.
He was definitely killed by raptors.
That's why, because when you look at the hand, the severed point of it is all like... The reason it looks chewed is because he had difficulties getting off, so to hack it several times.
So he had
in
to
such a
gnaw
way.
at it,
Yeah.
and then he didn't think to stop by and go, "Hi, I chopped off my hand, and now I'm going to get to the helicopter. Do you guys want to come with me?"
No, because he's a dick.
Good. I'm glad he got eaten by raptors. Speaking of people being eaten by raptors, Robert Muldoon, super duper hunter, gets eaten by raptors.
No surprise. That came out wrong. No surprise that he dies, as he was useless in the beginning of the film, so why should he survive it?
Well, he was. No, yeah, he was pretty useless.
Yeah, he let Joffrey die.
Yeah.
Terrible.
We loved Joffrey.
And then Richard Attenborough had to pay the price for it.
I know. He had to pay money to his poor widow. That's not fair.
No,
Poor Richard.
Muldoon. Is it Muldoon?
Muldoon.
Muldoon. He should have paid the money.
I know. It was his fault. He's like head of security and stuff. But yeah, Muldoon stays behind in the forest between where Goldblum and Richard Attenborough are hiding. So
To try and buy them time.
Yeah, so Ellie can run to the bit to get the power back on. But there's no need for him to stay there, because he could have ran with Ellie and just had her back, and if any raptors popped out, just shot them.
That's true. Is this the point where she's got the damaged leg?
No, that's after she's gone in there.
Oh, right.
Because
Okay.
she gets attacked by a raptor that ate Samuel Jackson.
How do you
Why
know
there's
it
a
ate Samuel L.
raptor?
Jackson?
Because it's there and it's licking its lips and going, Samuel Jackson was very tasty.
But if that one raptor ate an entire person, why is he now going to eat another person?
He's very hungry.
No. No, sir.
Samuel Jackson was not filling enough. Maybe they shared Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson was still there just watching him.
Just hiding. Samuel
who's-
Jackson was the raptor.
Yeah.
But no, so Muldoon could have either ran with her and then shot any that popped out.
Yeah, he did.
And
He
he
didn't
didn't
need to do a
have
last
to.
stand, did
He
he?
went after them. He went off hunting them. He didn't need to do that. The
It was-
raptors weren't bothering anyone.
It was his hunter instincts were taking over, though they did a lot of fucking good for him, didn't
Yeah,
they?
they didn't help, did they? He didn't spot the raptor that was right next to him.
So when does the raptor appear? What, appears next to him and just kills him?
Yeah, Muldoon's focused on a raptor that's in front of him as it's far away. He's got a shotgun. That's not great range weapon.
No,
So he's
he
focused
wasn't going to hit
on
that one.
Yeah, he's focused on hitting that one, and that's the only one he sees. And then another raptor pops out literally right next to him, and he goes, "Ooh, clever girl." And then the raptor eats him because it's
Well,
Muldoon.
rather than saying,
and
"Oh,
he's
clever
tasty.
girl, shoot the bloody thing."
I think the raptor's insulted. I'm a boy, and it eats him.
First you tease me.
Now
and
you
you're
call me a
the wrong
woman.
gender. How dare you,
How
sir?
dare you, sir?
I'm an Oxford professor.
Like that Dilophosaurus.
Yeah.
We went to the same university. And that cat voiced by Patrick Stewart. For some... why are we back on here?
I don't know.
Right. So, yeah. Don't compliment it. Shoot it.
Don't go off on your own. Don't try to do your macho one-man last stand
Yeah.
bullshit, because that's how you end up dying.
There's no need. They weren't bothering you. Leave them alone. They're full up on Samuel Jackson.
Well, evidently not if they attack the woman.
Oh, no, yeah. But still.
Because they didn't eat him.
So, yeah.
All the evidence points to him not dying.
He's definitely dead.
Says who? Was it confirmed?
Yes.
Who confirmed it?
The coroner.
Get me a director and get me the writers. Get me Steven
I'm
Spielberg.
not bringing up
Get the book.
Spielberg. He's
Let me see
dead.
this. Spielberg's not dead.
No, Jackson's character is dead.
Oh, no, he's not.
Definitely dead.
Nope.
And so is Muldoon.
Yeah, Muldoon is because he's a dick.
So just don't go after them. Is that what we're agreeing on?
Yeah. Don't one man last stand anything. Just
Take
go
a
with the
machine
woman.
gun.
Go with her.
Yeah. Take a
Could've done
machine gun.
Give her the gun and make her do the last stand while you go do the power.
No, take a machine gun and then you could have just sprayed bullets through the
He
forest.
probably didn't have one.
Pay for better guns.
I would take a high performance weapon.
Richard
like
Attenborough
that.
keeps going, there's been no expense spared.
Really?
Except on the guns.
Yeah, get a better gun.
Get rifles and stuff.
Get Iron Man suits.
And Iron Man suits, yes. That would really have been no expense spared. So, showdown, the final epic scenes of Jurassic Park. Raptors versus T-Rex. Raptors die.
Yeah,
They
got
get
too cocky after taking down
Samuel
Muldoon.
Jackson and Muldoon, yeah. They go, yeah, we can take this guy. So the Tyrannosaurus shows up in the foyer bit,
Yep.
where the raptors are circling Sam Neill, Dr. Ellie, and the two children. That just pops in, deals with one raptor. The other raptor takes offence to this and jumps on the side of it, starts clawing at it, and then the T-Rex smashes it into a T-Rex skeleton.
I was going to say irony, but it's not irony. No, it just looks good.
It's a cool shot, especially with the T-Rex roaring at the end once it's sorted those bitches out.
They should have done a simultaneous attack. Jumped on the back.
Well,
and
no,
jumped in
because
front at
the
same
T-Rex's
time.
first appearance when it sneaks in is to take out one raptor.
Well, they should have been ready and listening an alert.
Yeah,
How can you not hear a fucking massive T-Rex come up behind you?
it was tiptoeing. It was being
It was actually
sneaky.
it was doing a handstand. It was on its front feet.
What, his tiny little claws?
Exactly. Yeah, that's why they couldn't hear it when it crawled in.
It was sneaking.
It was laying down on its stomach, pulling itself in. Yeah.
Army crawling
Army crawling
towards
in.
it. Yeah. So, raptors, survival, or are they just outmatched? Or run away?
Yeah, leg it. I like to think they would have been faster short distance sprinting. Definitely.
Yeah,
I
they
think
definitely could have outrun it.
They would have outrun it.
Or
I
the one
reckon.
that wasn't snuck up on could have outrun it.
Yeah, the one
Instead
that
it runs at
one
it and
that
then jumps on
it.
him.
When it was seen the other raptor being eaten, yeah, it should just turn and legged it. Why stay? Or while the T-Rex is eating your friend, you go down and finish off the humans.
Then the T-Rex would have...
Or you get off your ass and find where Samuel Jackson went to.
He's dead. Get
No,
over it.
He's not.
If I have to get over Tim living, you have to cope with
Not Samuel.
with Samuel Jackson dying in this film.
Yeah, I can't really. I can't. Yeah, well, the raptors shouldn't have been so friendly with the other one and jumped in. Really, they should have stayed apart.
Yeah, every raptor for themselves.
Everyone knows there is no survival in numbers.
There's no what?
No
There's
survival in numbers.
safety in numbers.
There's no safety in numbers either, as
There
this
is.
shows. No.
Well, there's 2. Maybe if there were 5, they could have taken it.
Yeah,
How many raptors would it have taken to take down a T-Rex?
I
Rough
don't know.
estimate.
I think I would have said 5, and they'd all have to attack at the same time, like all jump onto its back and onto its front at the same time. Just stay out of range of its bloody mouth.
Stay away from the bloody mouth.
Yes.
It's huge.
And make sure you're not near anything that can smash you into when you're on its back.
Yes. are wise, you would make
They
an
should've-
excellent
They
raptor.
should have studied the skeleton of the T-Rex to see its weak points.
What?
Let the humans go, study the T-Rex skeleton, they would have got his weak points, and then they should have attacked together as a team.
Or finished the humans off earlier. Finished off the kids in the kitchen.
Yeah, rather than circling around them, teasing them, it's because they were teased
Yeah.
earlier, that's why. See how you like it.
Yeah, now we have the
And then-
upper hand.
Brett. This is one raptor goes to the other raptor. Brett, get some meat, rub it over me. Why, that's what they done to us. I want them to feel our pain. Get a bit of Joffrey here. And then go find Samuel Jackson as well.
Find his arm. We had that. It was a souvenir. So yeah, that was the last death in
That's the last death, is it?
Jurassic Park. Good film.
Good film.
High expectations for Jurassic World.
Yeah, I reckon Chris
Which
Pratt will
will-
do a good job in it.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the point when it starts playing the theme. When it plays the theme, and then that'd be it. The movie would be set. It'd be done. It'd be
Yeah.
good to go.
Yeah. So we'll get onto that next week.
When's its release date?
Next week, the 11th.
The 11th. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, we mentioned at the beginning, didn't we?
Yeah. We'll be talking about that, whether you want us to or not.
Yeah.
You cannot stop us.
Would we cover Jurassic 2 and 3?
Eventually.
Eventually.
At
At some
some point.
We'll get to it. Give us time. We're very busy people. We're not at all. No.
So yeah. Right, if you want to share your opinions, thoughts, shout at us, criticise us, call us Dilophosauruses. Is that
Play
an
fetch.
insult? Yeah, play
Feed
fetch,
us,
really.
tease us.
Whatever. You can email us at wecouldssurvivethat@gmail.com. Show suggestions are always welcome if there's any film you want us to cover. Or call us out on flaws. Plungers are terrible weapons to use against T-Rexes. I'd be more than happy to hear your arguments with that. Or tweet Chris at We Could Survive and tell him that Samuel L. Jackson did get eaten
Not.
by velociraptors. So, there's nothing left for me to say. It's your turn.
Yay. Thank you for listening. You have been,
We're called
Say.
We Could Survive That. And you listen to us with your ears.
I momentarily forgot the name of our own podcast. It's okay. Let's try that once more. Okay, thank you for listening to We Could Survive That, your weekly survival guide to the movies. Thank you for surviving Jurassic Park with us. And remember, don't tease any goddamn dinosaurs.
I know, right?
Until then, no, wait, hang on, we'll see you next week.
Yes, we will.
Until then, keep on surviving. Bye-bye.
Do, 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 do.